Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So this is in addition to my cheap action camera series that I've been shooting a few videos for. So I got this cheap Goodmans action camera and just been playing about with it to see how good it is and the types of shots I can get. So this video is basically going to be to cover the mounts and the options available to you to mount the camera with the available accessories they give you. So here you'll see there's a few little all sorts of mounts. It can be confusing and the guide's not very good, so I thought I'll do a video to show you. So here I'm just showing you there's two types of these screw heads that you get with it. One's a short one and one's a longer one. Keep your eye on that, because when you're screwing on this plastic waterproof case you want to use the longer one. What it allows you to do is, see, I can easily screw there without having the case obstruct my hand, whereas if you use a smaller one it's actually harder because it goes further in. So that's the first thing to note. This smaller one is for the secondary accessory, which you use to kind of mount it at a 90 degrees angle. This one here is to mount it on a handlebar or any bar, to be honest, and also to keep an eye out here. When you undo that screw, that nut just falls out. So I've had that fall out on me a few times when I was out on the bike trying to fit it on. So keep your eye on that. You can probably put a bit of glue or something just to glue it into that little section that's there that holds it in place so it doesn't keep falling out. But for now, for this video, I'll just show you examples as well as this mounting method, so you can see what you achieve with that mount, because I've done a bit of testing with this camera and it's not too bad. The footage is not great, but for a secondary shooting angles and just putting a bit of extra footage in your better camera videos, it's quite good. You'll see in this montages I've done. So here I'm just mounting the 90 degrees onto that, I'll call this bottom one the handlebar one, because you can get your handlebars through there, or a bar clamp type thing. So you mount the waterproof casing onto that. So now you'll see it's facing the opposite direction to the lower clamp, which you can use on handlebars or lower frame bars. It's not great in handlebars, I'll tell you that now, because it's too shaky and the footage is not great. I'll show you examples later on, but here that's a setup one. You have to tighten these so it doesn't move about. So this is the setup I used for this. I'll show you now an example. It's a lower frame of my bike here. So you'll notice the clamp hole can be bigger than your frame, so what you want to do is pack it out with something, and it's a temporary angle. I just did like 3 or 4 shots on it, so I used a bit of tissue paper there, which helps secure it in place and it stops it rolling around and rattling. So there you'll see that's how that fits onto that lower bar, and then this is the type of footage you get. Foot shots were shot with this camera and with this mount, and again I've got a monopod here where I've just screwed on the camera at the end, and this is another option you can use this camera for, like a bit of a selfie stick. You can use any type of stick that it clamps onto and you can just shoot yourself, and it gives decent angles. I'll show you a collection now. Just a quick fun video I did just straight away off the bat, and that was just recorded straight off the camera and put straight into this editing software. So you'll see with the guide it gives you like the things you can use, but not great deal of information of how you mount them and stuff. So I'll take you on to the next one now. So here you can take the camera out of the waterproof casing and use this, I'll call this a clear, like a frame type case, where you can mount it onto a tripod. So you'll see there I put this in the corner of the studio on a little mono tripod thing, and I did a time lapse. In the software that I added that pan and zoom to give it a bit of motion, but that's the third kind of way you can use the clamp. Also it comes with this little screw on at the bottom, which lets you then mount it onto that same first mount that we used to put it on the handlebars. And again, it depends what you're doing, because if it's in the waterproof case it doesn't give great audio. It's not great for audio. I wouldn't recommend speaking directly into it, but if you have to at a pinch, you can, to help you sync audio later on, use this case. So that's what I'm using here on the bike handlebars, and you'll see it's terrible. It's not great. As a type of dash cam it might be okay to record incidents on the road, but I wouldn't recommend it. So what I've done is there's another way you can mount this to get cycling footage, which I'll show you now, and that brings this kind of last straps they give you into place. So there's two straps they give you here, and those straps can go through this plate here, which has this kind of section that you put it through there. If you watch, probably be easier to watch it than explain it, but that I've put through this clamps. So I clamped the first one into the second one just to make it a bit longer, and then this will become slightly longer, so then I'll loop it around, and you can mount it onto your head directly, but I found it's easier because I've got quite big hair and it messes about with it. I've got a cap that I use, just a black standard cap, so I'll show you that in a sec, but I'm just mounting the camera onto there, and this slides into that plate, so that's like an additional little tip that you can take it off and record and then mount it on this. So here's my black cap. You wrap this around the outer of the cap and it places there. It's going to be hard now because my head's not in it, but if you put your hat on your head and then put this strap on, you'll see this is the type of footage you get. So that's a lot better than the other footage I had, which is shaky. So here, example, there you'll see I'm wearing the hat with the camera on, so I'm pointing my head down just to get like a bit of perspective shot, but you can look down at your handlebars and it gives you better. I'd say there I'm looking down, and that gives you a few different angles you can use to interlace with your other footage, like a b-roll type shot. And it is easier if you've got a medium size head. If your head's a bit bigger, you might have to add an extra strap into there or something. But that's a few examples of how you can mount this camera with the mounts they supply, and hopefully it gives you an idea of what you can do with it.